Hey guys, welcome back. So in this particular video, we will be discussing about objects and factory functions and constructor functions. So why do we require an object and how we can declare an object literal in JavaScript, and what are the consequences of having object literal, a single object literal, or you can have multiple object literals. So how difficult it is, and how functional factory function comes into rescue, and how you can make it much better with constructor functions. And all these on a I just wanted to make this everything in a single video so that you can get the hang out of what are the difficulties in creating a simple object multiple times, and how we can create objects using factory functions, and at the same time how you can create objects using your constructor function. So without further ado, let's get started. So think that you want to create a function, sorry, an object. So we're just writing an object literal here, right? Object literal. So think that we want to create a circle, okay? So const circle, right? So const circle, so it will have a radius. I shall give it 2, and then it has a function called as draw function, right? It's a function, so it's a function inside that particular circle object. So what are we going to do? We are just going to do console.log of, let us see what it will return if we give this. Okay, we'll, we'll just try that. Okay, I'm just trying this here now. So now I'll just want to console.log of that particular circle, or just want to see what will that particular object will return me. So if I do console.log of circle, and if I go and check, yes, I'll get back that particular object telling that it has a draw function and also a radius of 2. So this points here. So this particular thing points to this particular object here. Okay. So now if I want, I can just type in here, give some backticks. I can draw a circle of radius, right? I can draw a circle of radius, and if I want to give, I can give it as radius. Radius is the value over here. And now if I want to console.log it, I'll get that particular, sorry, this is pointing to that particular object itself. So just remove this, and now if I do circle dot draw, right? Circle dot draw, go back. Yes, now I'm getting an error here telling that radius is not defined. So why that radius is not defined? Because I have defined this radius inside this particular object, right? So why am I getting this radius is not defined? So why? Because this radius is inside this particular circle object. So whenever you want to access a property of that particular object, you have to make sure that you have to use this particular keyword here. So now if I save this, and if I go back, now I can draw a circle of radius 2. And now if I want to console.log, probably you can say circle.radius, right? Circle.radius, and I have to get it as 2. So I can draw a circle of radius 2 and 2. So I have to use this because I am accessing the property of that particular object. Okay, so this is one particular object I am trying to do. If I want to create one more object, what is the way you can do it? You can just copy these, and you can just create one more object telling circle 2 and change the value. And if you want 100 such kind of objects, you are going to do this particular exercise repeatedly, right? So this is an tedious task, and this will not scale up your code, or this will not make your code much more robust. So in order to have that particular thing, right, in order to solve that particular thing, there is something called as, we are creating objects in few different ways. And one of the different ways wherein which you can create an object is by using something called as factory functions. Okay, factory functions. We'll see different methods. So we have something called as factory functions. Okay, so this is an object literal which I have created to get the same desired output, or to create a circle. So now we'll see how a factory function works. So we'll create a function. Okay, I want to tell this function as create circle. Okay, create circle is my function, right? And I'll give this okay, create function. So what this create function does is I want to return an object from that particular function. So basically I want to return an object from this create return function. So I want to return basically this circle object from this particular function. So that's what I'm trying to do. So what I can do is I can just copy this piece of code, right? I can just copy this piece of code and paste it here. So what am I doing basically? I am creating a circle and I'm getting back this particular object from this particular function. So I don't want to declare it like this. So what I can do is I can just remove this, okay? Remove this, and I can just say probably return. So I'm returning this particular object, okay? So okay, let me type it off so that will make you much more understandable. So what am I doing is basically, okay, I'm having this to, so this function will return that particular code. So return. What am I basically returning? So I just want to return an object. Okay, I am returning an object with a radius of 2, I can say, and then the draw function, right? Draw function. Draw is a function. And I'm just console.logging again. Again, I'm console.logging with the backticks. Like, this is called as template literals. I can draw. Again, this can be this dot radius, right? We have seen that again. So I'm returning this particular object from this particular function. Now, beneath this particular function, I can just call this particular function and see what I can return. So if I do a console.log, right, of create circle, just see what it will return for me. If I go there, I am getting this particular object back. So whatever I was returning here, the same thing I am returning back from this particular function. So this function will return this particular data. Okay. So now I don't want this to happen. So this is kind of an object where I can return. So now what I can do is I want to create much more objects in that. So for whatever objects you particularly create, every object will have a radius of 2. But we don't want that. We want to create a circle of any number of radius which I wish to have, right? So in order to do that, what I want, this is kind of a static value where I assign that particular value to a radius. But I cannot do that. Now, for example, if I create an object, just think that I want to create an object called as circle and assign it to something called as create circle. Okay, create circle. I am creating that particular object, and now if I console.log, right, console.log, and this circle is an object. Okay, this circle is, I am creating this circle as an object because of this particular factory function. So this circle will have this particular object inside it. Okay, so now if I do circle dot if I do the radius, right? Okay, circle has been already declared, so we'll just comment this particular brother off. Come down here, and I'll get 2. So no matter how many objects I create, this is where you can create more objects. So I create one more object, and if I do circle 2 dot radius, I'll be still getting 2. So this is not dynamic because I've given my object value as 2, right? So in order to reduce that particular thing, what I can do is I can just remove this particular radius, and I will pass an argument to this particular radius to this function as a radius. And now I will assign this value here. So what happens now is whatever value you pass or whatever arguments you pass to this particular function call will go here, and after that in turn it will go here. So the radius value will be equal to whatever values you pass here. For example, if I pass the value 3 here, this particular value will go here 3, and that value will go here. So radius will be equal to 3. So now if I save it, I'll get 3. Now if I do a one more object, right, if I do a one more object and I will make it circle 2. And if I do circle 2 dot radius, right? So if I save this and if I give this value as 10, so I'll get 10 here. So I'll get 10 here. And then if I want to do circle 2 dot draw, right? And if I save it, see 10, I can draw a circle of radius 10. So this particular radius value will go again here. So this is how you can create an object by using a factory function, where you need not write the object literals again and again. With one piece of line, you can just call, you can create n number of objects inside a factory function. Okay, I hope this is clear now by how you can you do using a factory function. So now I think we can start with something called as constructor function. So how we can create an object using constructor function is something which we can have a look into. Okay, so what is a constructor function? So constructor function is a function which we use to invoke or instantiate an object basically. So we'll just start with an example itself. So I'll create a function called as create circle. See the difference here. A constructor function always tends to start with capital letter, whereas a factory function you are using something called as camel casing, but constructor function you are using something called as Pascal casing. Okay, so this function will take inside the radius like how it took with a normal factory function. So once it takes inside the radius, what I want to do is I want to make sure that I have this particular property here. So this dot radius is equal to the radius we are passing in, right? And this dot draw is the one more function property which I want there, right? Will be a function. Okay, will be a function where I console dot log. I can just copy this piece of code here, right? Copy this piece of code and just paste it off, right? So this is my constructor function. So now I want to create an object out of this particular constructor function. So I will do const circle again is equal to, I'll just comment this piece of code off, right? So const circle, so that should be is equal to, I am using new keyword to create a new object of this particular constructor function. So what I can do is create circle. So create circle and I'll pass the radius as 3. So what this will do is I am trying to create a new object by using a new keyword with this constructor function. So when I do this, this new keyword will create a new object for me, new empty object for me, like this const circle is equal to an empty object. So const circle is equal to empty objects. So this is new keyword will do 3 different stuff for me. The first thing is that it will create an empty object, and the second stuff what it does is it will make this particular value, right? It will point to this particular value inside this as a property. So it will, whatever the properties we have defined inside the constructor function, so this will create this particular value, and that value will be created as a property inside this particular object. So this everything will be done in under the hood. We cannot see that. And the third thing what new keyword does is it will return this particular object as a function return. Okay, so it will make this function to return this particular object. So this now the const circle, what will happen now is the const circle will have this dot radius and this draw function as their method and the property respectively, and then it will return from this particular function. So now if I save this const console.log of circle, right, console.log of circle, I'll get radius 3 and the draw function. So if I want to do dot draw, right, I can call that particular function. Why? Because this will create a method inside that particular object. So I can draw a circle of radius 3. Okay, so cool, right? Cool. So this is a different ways in which you can create an object in JavaScript. So now, what is the main difference between factory functions and constructor functions? So factory functions will have a what to say, a camel casing in terms of naming convention, and it will return an object directly from that particular function. So wherein in a constructor function, we create that particular function with the Pascal notation, yes. And after that, we define an object. So this define a properties. So this particular property is responsible, and this will be assigned as the property of the object that is created by using the new keyword. New keyword will create a property, object, and that property of that particular object, or the method of that particular object, will be this particular property and method which is defined inside the constructor function. And then it will make this particular object to return as the function return. So this object will return from this particular function. So that's how new keyword does for you, and then you can access that particular property. So this is how you can solve creating a number of object literal issue by using a factory function and constructor functions. I hope this video was helpful for you to in order to understand what are we really trying to do in terms of a constructor function and also in terms of factory functions. So hope you really like this video. If you really like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will be seeing you in the next video. Thank you so much.